Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is a deck review. Hey, today we're gonna look at the Eclipse deck from Caroline Ravn and Stockholm17. All right, the Ravn Eclipse deck. This was the third deck in the Sol and Mani set. You might remember I did a review last year, 2018, in August, for the Sol and Mani deck that was put out from Caroline Ravn, Stockholm17. Love Stockholm17.com. Definitely check them out. Check out all the decks that they have. If you've watched my channel for any amount of time, you know that I love Stockholm17. There were two decks in this Kickstarter. There was a yellow deck for the sun, which was Sol, and there was a blue deck for the moon, which was Mani. This third deck was added, Eclipse, which is, of course, you know, the sun and the moon coming together. This is a black deck. But when I did the review for Sol and Mani, I didn't show you tuck cases. There weren't tuck cases because it was just a prototype review. So now that I have all three decks back, I thought I'd show you what they look like. At least show you the tuck cases for Sol and Mani real quick. And so we're gonna look at that. If you don't know who Caroline Ravn is, she is one of the world's leading female magicians. She was voted one of the best magicians in all of Sweden, where she is from. Please definitely check her out on social media. Also check this out, this cool orange box. This is the gift box for both the Sol and Mani deck, the yellow and the blue. And it's got a little tongue flap and a lid. The cards are inside in like these little drawstring ribbons that allow the decks to pop out. You've got a beautiful ink drawing of the back design there at the bottom. It's all done in beautiful ornate illustrations to both symbolize Caroline Ravn and Stockholm17. And if you go to Stockholm17.com, you can actually purchase this box and get the yellow and blue deck inside. I'll even show you all three tuck cases side by side, and you can see all three colors. The moon deck and the Eclipse deck are very close in shade. The moon deck almost appears to be like a gray, but when you see it side by side with Eclipse, you can really see how the Eclipse is dark, it's black. The Eclipse deck is all done in black with this gold metallic ink. It says playing cards across the top, Ravn, and if you turn the tuck case upside down, it says Ravn that way as well. It says poker size down at the bottom, and you've got a bird skull head with two crossed feathers behind it, and the skull is holding the ace of spades. On each side of the tuck case is kind of like a Gray's Anatomy drawing of a hand. When you stick two tuck cases side by side, you can create the full image of the hand. And let me just say, any two decks in this set could easily pair together for a fun two-deck game. The bottom has some ad copy about Stockholm17.com and Cartamundi, where these cards were printed. The back design, of course, is the back design of the cards. The top says Ravn. The inside tuck flap has a picture of a raven perched on a branch, and there's a 17 by its beak. And then the two tiny tuck flaps on the inside have a card reveal. That's pretty much everything I can say about this tuck case. Let's break it open and look at the cards inside. Like I said, these cards are printed from Cartamundi, and of course they're gonna feel great, handle great. If you've already got a deck of Cartamundi cards at home, they're gonna feel like that, because they're printed at the same place. The back design has a nice medium-sized poker border, and it's all done in a framework edge that looks a lot like maybe a wood etching. You're gonna have a lot of different ravens perched around the inside border. And then you have almost what it looks like a double-sided arrowhead with a pentagon on the inside, and inside the pentagon is a raven. With this deck, you'll get two original jokers. One joker is a raven perched atop a geometric sphere. One side has been removed and there's a 3 of diamonds reveal. The other joker is a black cat with its back arched, perched atop a geometric star. Your ace of spades is almost like a MC Escher-esque outline of a ace pip. You got a raven perched in the middle there. Atop it says Ravn, and below that it says Ravn playing cards. Your pips and NC cards for the most part are gonna be standard. I think they look standard to anyone who's looking. They're a little bigger. The pips feel a little bigger than standard, but blacks are black, reds are red. The red's almost kind of like a little bit of a darker red. And then you got your Stockholm17 court cards, which I love. And again, I think to the untrained eye, they'll just look like standard courts. but I think anyone who knows cards or studies cards will see that they all have redrawn faces, hands, and they've been beautifully recolored. Also with this deck, you'll get 2 extra cards. You'll get a double backer, and you'll get a double-ended face card cut diagonally with a 10 of hearts and a jack of clubs. Of course, that's just what the cards look like. You also want to know how they feel and handle. 10 cards in the caliper come to 2.96. 2.96 is definitely a thicker card. It's going to feel more like a casino grade card or a B stock. Hey, like I said, head on down to Stockholm17.com. They've got lots of stuff besides this deck. Of course, you can buy the decks individually. You can buy them in a set or as a pair. You can also purchase some of the other Stockholm 17 cards that you've maybe missed in the past. I know in this set, in the Ravn set, you can also get stickers, and there's also some coins, and there's an Ace of Spades lapel pin that has a little Ravn on it that's pretty cool as well. And I want to thank Stockholm17.com, and I want to thank Caroline Ravn for allowing me to have these cards so that I can do this review for you, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks, bye.